The Giants are in a downward spiral that seems almost impossible to comprehend. Honestly, I have no idea. Are you eager to stay updated with the latest sports happenings in the Bay Area? If so, consider signing up here, https://standard.com/newsletters/ps 20 sports 20 updates to receive regular email newsletters, including The Dime. There was a moment not too long ago when the Giants were eyeing the Padres. Believing they could catch up, it felt like a genuine possibility that these two California teams would battle it out as the season progressed. The upcoming 7-game series against the Padres was seen as a prime chance for the Giants to make a significant impact. However, that optimism now feels like a distant memory, a time when fans dared to hope that the Giants' offense would finally find its rhythm. Currently, there is an 8-game gap between the two teams, and it feels even larger due to the stark contrast in their trajectories. The Padres are heading toward the postseason, while the Giants are on the verge of missing the playoffs for the 8th time in 9 years. In a game attended by 31,018 fans, some of whom were cheering for the Padres, a rare sight at Oracle Park, the Giants' offense once again failed to show up, resulting in a predictable 4-1 defeat. When asked about the reasons behind the Giants' struggles, pitcher Logan Webb candidly admitted, "I couldn't tell you the answer. I don't know. Honestly, no clue." The Giants find themselves in a position where their only defense against a lackluster offense is for their pitchers to deliver flawless performances. Webb managed to keep the score at bay for a while, but ultimately he surrendered 4 runs, and predictably, the Giants did not respond. When a team goes 3 consecutive games without a hit in crucial scoring situations, it signals serious trouble. Even more concerning is the fact that during those games, the Giants had only 8 opportunities to hit with runners in scoring position. This indicates not only a failure to capitalize on chances, but also a troubling inability to create those opportunities in the first place. Manager Bob Melvin and his coaching staff have explored every avenue to spark the offense. They've tried everything, from extra batting practice to skipping it altogether, holding meetings, and providing additional instruction, yet nothing seems to work. Just hours before Monday's game, players Heliot Ramos, Rafael Devers, and Willy Adames were seen taking extra batting practice, hoping to ignite a change. Unfortunately, as the first 3 hitters in the lineup, they collectively managed just 1 hit out of 12 at-bats. The lone hit came from Devers, who hit a home run in the 6th inning, tying the game at 1-1. However, the Padres quickly responded with 3 runs in the 7th inning, 2 of which came from a home run by Freddie Fermin, the number 9 hitter, and one of several players acquired by general manager A.J. Preller during the trade deadline. This list also includes the impressive Mason Miller, who struck out all 3 batters he faced in the 8th inning, and Ryan O'Hearn, who batted cleanup. "Giants fans are among the best. They've been consistently supporting us," Webb remarked. "We just haven't been performing well. We managed to score a run to tie the game, but then I went back out in the 7th, and the momentum shifted. It's just been unfortunate, which seems to be the theme lately." The last time the Giants faced the Padres back in early June, they were separated by just a single game. Since then, a lot has changed, especially during the trade deadline when the Giants opted to sell, while the Padres aggressively sought to improve their roster. Following the deadline, the Giants had a promising run, winning consecutive series in New York and Pittsburgh, which gave fans a glimmer of hope. However, it's important to remember that the Giants lost 2 key relievers, Camilo Doval and Tyler Rogers, along with right fielder Mike Yastrzemski, and they failed to acquire a significant bat or starting pitcher, both of which were on their wish list when they were in a buying mode. Their poor performance led them to become sellers, trading away veterans for prospects as part of a necessary reset. Given this context, their ongoing struggles should not come as a surprise. The Giants have now lost 11 of their last 12 home games, marking the first time this has happened since August 23 to September 15, 1993. That year, under new manager Dusty Baker and the addition of free agent Barry Bonds, the team finished with an impressive 103-59 record, characterized by numerous winning streaks. They followed that up with a 14-2 run before losing their final game of the season. Today's Giants are a different team in a different era. Currently, they pose no threat to the Padres, who are one of the most formidable and well-rounded teams in Major League Baseball. The Padres' primary focus is not on the Giants, but rather on the first-place Dodgers, whose lead over San Diego has dwindled to just one game. In Monday's game, the Giants managed only 5 hits and, aside from Devers' home run, struggled to make an impact against Yu Darvish, who entered the game with a 6.51 ERA for the season and a staggering 9.12 ERA in his career at Oracle Park. The players come out every day motivated to win a baseball game. Melvin stated, "And certainly, no one is satisfied with our recent home performances. At one point, this was a true home field advantage for us, but lately, that narrative has completely changed." Drew Gilbert, who was acquired from the Mets in the Rogers trade, played right field for the 4th consecutive game and recorded his first major league hit, a pop-up to shallow left field. He successfully stole second base, but after the throw went awry, he attempted to advance to third and was thrown out. If the Giants are to pull off a miraculous turnaround, it likely won't be by overtaking the Padres. Instead, they might find themselves competing with the Mets. Currently, the Giants are 4.5 games behind the Mets for the final wildcard spot, but that's only because the Mets are in a terrible slump, having lost 7 straight games and 11 of their last 12. While it's not much to rely on, the Giants have no other options at this point.